My name is Meera. For 25 years, I was the perfect wife to Ajay Khanna, a high-profile real estate tycoon. To the world, we were the gold standard of marriage. Every anniversary, he gifted me diamond necklaces and public declarations of love. Everyone called him a saint, a man who worshipped his wife. But 6 months ago, while organizing our old archives, I found a hidden deed. It was for a luxury penthouse bought 10 years ago. The occupants? Sneha and her 8-year-old son, Kabir Khanna. The earth shifted beneath my feet. While I was raising our son, Aryan, Ajay had built an entire parallel life. The perfect man was a master of grand-scale deception. Shortly after this discovery, I was diagnosed with stage 4 liver cancer. The doctor gave me 12 months at most. When I told Ajay, he collapsed in tears, clutching my hand. "Meera, I won't let you go. I'll spend every penny to save you," he sobbed. I looked into his eyes and saw the truth. Those weren't tears of love, they were tears of performance. He was terrified that if I died too soon, his reputation would crumble. The very next day, I overheard him on the phone with his lawyer. He wasn't asking about treatments. He was asking if our jointly owned assets would automatically transfer to him upon my death. He was counting the days until he could move Sneha into my home. I stopped crying and started planning. I called my oldest friend, a top-tier chartered accountant. "I want to move my entire inheritance, the 500 crore land my father left me, and all my personal assets into a private, irrevocable trust," I told him. I set an ironclad condition. The wealth would remain locked until my son, Aryan, turns 30. Until then, not a single cent could be touched by Ajay or any other Khanna relative. Then I played my final card. I told Ajay, "In my final days, I want us to sign a joint philanthropy pledge. If anything happens to both of us, our combined wealth goes to an orphanage." Ajay, thinking I was losing my mind to the illness, signed it immediately. He thought it was a useless piece of paper because he planned to rewrite his will the moment I was gone. As I grew weaker, Ajay's secret life grew bolder. He moved Sneha into a more expensive apartment, thinking I was too sick to notice. He played the grieving husband by day and the provider for his secret family by night. On my final night, I recorded a video. It contained every bank statement, every photo of his secret family, and every fraudulent document he signed to hide money from the company. I passed away peacefully. At the funeral, Ajay delivered a heartbreaking eulogy. He cried so hard that the guests were moved to tears. During the wake, my lawyer stood up. Meera had one final wish. She wanted this video played for all of you, her family, partners, and friends. The screen turned on. Everything came to light. The guests watched in stunned silence as photos of Ajay with Sneha appeared, followed by the financial records of his betrayal. The saint was unmasked in front of the city's elite. The lawyer then read the final decree. Ajay Khanna will not receive a single penny from this estate. Furthermore, the philanthropy pledge he signed has a morality clause. Since he breached the marriage contract through infidelity, his own personal shares in the company have now been forfeited to the trust. Ajay was left with nothing. Sneha, seeing that the money had vanished, left him within weeks. Today, Ajay stands outside the very penthouse he once bought, which has now been converted into the Meera Memorial Orphanage. I didn't just take his money, I took his mask.